Fuck.
God damn it.
Alright.
You guys aren't gonna see this, but just know that Fred's a goddamn moron. Oh boy.
We're off to a good start.
Yeah.
I can't skip this.
I'm sure you could. Well, it's like a capture. You know why?
But
Bam! It's the Joy-Cons.
you motherfuck.
There you go.
Oh, great.
That's how you're playing it.
Oh, you know what?
Yep, you gotta do it that way. Oh, you gotta read that EULA. That's some great reading skills you got. Holy shit, I couldn't keep up with that.
Jesus Christ, holy shit, it just drops me right in.
Yeah, long time no see. Hello everyone, I know we weren't properly introducing ourselves.
Oh, yeah, I was expecting like a proper start screen.
Nah, the game starts now!
Game records now. Welcome everyone, I'm Fred.
I'm Perry.
And today we're playing Katamari Rerolled, or I'm playing Katamari Rerolled and Perry's sitting over my shoulder.
That's correct. I am the king of all cosmos, watching over the little prince try to roll his little ball.
But
Don't know if this is gonna be...
do I like vibration?
I hate it. Plain is best. I love going au natural.
Oh my god.
You can turn off vibration with the minus button.
Alright.
Anyway, we don't know if this is going to... Wait, are you using the sticks or... Okay.
Yeah, it's with the sticks.
I thought you had to... Maybe you could do both.
Can I still get away with
No,
this?
you can't.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, that's fine.
Alright.
Epic. Like I was trying to say, we don't know if this is going to be a full series or not. We just kind of thought we'd play some Katamari.
I really love Katamari. Why the fuck do I have to... What the...
That's the jump button.
God bless. Why is it making me play with the Joy-Cons?
I mean, it would be the same controller or controls regardless.
What a...
I'm not even like 100% sure it's making us. It just so happens that that's the first player controller.
Oh, okay. Can we resync this actually when we get a second?
They're so needy.
Does
Does it matter? It's controllers.
I hate Joy-Cons. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
They're weird.
It's just controllers that are split.
It's I like one controller. I don't want two.
God, you're such an old man.
I am an old man. So, for those of you not familiar with any of the Katamari games, essentially, our big chungus of our dad keeps accidentally fucking up everything in the cosmos. This dude is just running around and breaking all the stars and planets, and he just sometimes he's playing tennis and he rips a black hole. Sometimes he just angrily crumping through the stars.
As you do. It was like he had a couple bad drinks.
Yeah, you know, he
Went out for a banger.
He had like more than 3 drinks. He got intoxicated. Someone served him. Now they're liable for all that damage.
It wasn't the King of Cosmos' fault.
Yeah.
A sky full of stars, gone,
We
reduced
broke
to
it.
atoms. Completely naughty. So very sorry.
Look at his eyes. He's like, it felt good.
Well, from where the prince is standing, it's hard to see those eyes beyond the bulge.
Well, yeah, dude. I love the King of Cosmos' design. He's so just flamboyant.
He's big. He's really big.
Dude, he is big. The weird part is, it never explains how he got this big.
He's the king of all the cosmos.
Yeah, but in We Love Katamari, they like show his background where he had like issues with his dad and shit, but they were like normal sized, walking around with normal people. They never elaborate how this dude gets that big.
They weren't the king of all cosmos. He's the king of all cosmos.
No. It shows the king's background.
Yeah. His parents aren't the king of all cosmos.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Duh.
Well, his dad gave him a crown, so I don't know. Let's
I love how his talking is just scratches like the fucking Jet Set Radio.
Oh my god. I love the general musical aesthetic that this game has. Oh lord, here we go. Here we are, Earth.
We have made it to the planet Earth on a standard table.
You know what? Fuck.
So the
oh, god damn it. I can't roll off while I was talking.
No, of course not. The fuck? So, the objective of this game is to pick up things to your ball, and the more things you get, the bigger your ball gets, because, you know, you just add mass to mass, and you just want to get big ball. So you have to, you can't get something that's too much bigger than yourself. So you can probably finish this entire level just on the table. I thought the entire thing of Katamari was that until you get big enough to start picking up people, that the people weren't around to see you.
No, they see you.
But he's just straight, like, there's just a woman at the table. Or maybe that's a man. I don't know. We're not big enough to tell. There is a person who is breathing.
There's a person.
We're not trying to get too big. We're only going to try to get to 10 centimeters, I believe, for this first game.
Yeah.
And that's like a milestone, essentially.
Yeah, where we just swap. It changes our perspective so I can see things a little better.
Yeah.
This game can become a clusterfuck. I am a Katamari veteran. I love Katamari. This game is cathartic as fuck. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running into this wall.
Look,
I'm a Katamari veteran.
I know a poor carpenter blames his tools, but I am used to having my stick set a very certain way. I'm used to having a certain hand posture, alright?
You could literally be as most relaxed as you want. Your one hand can be here, one hand can be here.
Oh, fucking rat. Get out of here.
I'm gonna play this game that I really love, and I can probably play it any which way, blindfolded, upside down, underwater, fucking. But hand me two Joy-Cons, and I'm just like, ew.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you're doing. That's you.
That is me. Thank you for elaborating to the people. There is just, I don't know, something about like having like my hands can be wherever the fuck they want. It's like, oh, this really weird, not good feeling to me. I like my controller being a controller, you know.
I find it refreshing. Of course, I would like a pro controller, but like, you know, if maybe it's dead, I got no problem just holding the Joy-Con for a moment.
Yeah.
Even a sideways. Well, okay. Let's not mince words. Sideways Joy-Con ain't the best.
Everyone was Earth, very nice, very helpful. Alright, we're gonna go home now.
Mouth beam. Clothes beam.
The beam and rolling on Earth. There are a few things to be careful of.
Like sharks. Like batteries.
I really don't need to see this.
But the people.
Oh my god. Alright.
But the people.
Little people, dude.
The people what? Well, I guess we're not going to play case 1.
People don't need to see a tutorial, Chief. They're not playing the game. I'm playing the game.
First case is the tutorial.
I will strangle you.
I will fight you to the death on this.
I will strangle you, and then I'll clone myself so there's a version of me that's not guilty.
That clone would be guilty!
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would!
Alright, guys. This is an on-running argument. I can't believe it somehow came up in Katamari of all places.
I was expecting Deadly Premonition.
Yeah. But we'll ask you guys, we'll lay out some very base things here. If I commit murder, right? I murdered Perry, right? I strangled him to death because he was being obnoxious. And then I cloned myself. But it's a perfect clone. It's got all my memories and whatnot.
Essentially scientific mitosis.
Yeah, he basically shrunk into like a second Fred. And that second Fred's aware he's the second Fred. Is second Fred guilty of murder?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Second Fred did nothing wrong.
Second Fred was present for the murder because he was first Fred.
The second Fred's his own person and
Second
no
Fred
autonomy.
can become his own person, but before that he was part of the original Fred. Ergo, he should be held responsible for the actions of original Fred.
No, he had no.
Because you don't have original Fred and clone Fred. You now have Fred 1 and Fred 2, which came from original Fred.
Nah, man.
Both are responsible for the actions of original Fred.
Fred 2 was Adams when the murder happened.
Yeah, Adam's inside Fred 1. He's the
No, he
brain.
wasn't. No,
It's
he got
the
different
brain.
Adams.
If you could
Different brain.
If you could Dave and no. In this scenario, it's not. It's only different because like he observes the fact that he's the clone.
Alright, okay, alright.
But they are the same brain at the start. You went back to make a star one.
Okay, so what if
You went back to number one.
I murdered you, I waited 40 years, but then made a younger clone of myself who was the age of me that committed the murder. And he only had the memories of me up to that age, right? Is he a murderer? Is he the same Fred now?
What's the statute of limitations on murder?
There isn't one.
Okay, then he could be held accountable too.
Could he?
Yes.
Even though that's... Dude, I'm gonna write a mystery novel where a guy, like, clones himself, but then creates this really, like, dramatic, like, puzzle labyrinthian Saw thing, a la, like, Zero Escape, right?
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, the main character is the mastermind's clone, but has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Right.
That would be such a psychological thriller.
Well, if he does... It becomes a moral question of if you should hold them accountable if they don't have the memories. But in our scenario, where our argument has gone on for literal days, he has the memories of doing it. Ergo, there is very little moral problem with holding them accountable. And, like, I think the justice system would absolutely find them guilty of the murder.
First of all, the justice system would probably be something like you can't, like, try the same dude twice.
But it's...
But then also, like, you get into things like body of the crime, like who actually committed the crime and whatnot, and then, alright, we're rolling inside the house. What's that?
Because you did the same level.
No, I got a time limit.
Well, yeah, but you went to make a star 1 instead of make a star 2.
Yeah, whatever. I got 4 minutes to get there.
Okay.
I'll do it. Easy.
But if you're talking about body of the crime, well, he was there. He was also
he wasn't.
He was also that body.
No.
You've now created a separate one for that
Because
to live in.
okay, the thing is, I gotta create the clone somehow, and I'm going to be using like stem cells and shit that weren't present during the murder.
But you're also using cells that weren't in your body as part of the murder.
Technically, at the rate our bodies regenerate, I think our bodies completely regenerate. It's like every 7 days, every cell in your body is changed.
And then this,
So
you're not
wait,
giving the context. In the scenario we're talking about,
yeah.
you clone yourself. The body comes out of the cloning pod, sees it's a clone, and the police are there. They kick in the door right there.
Hold on. That was never part of the context.
What are you talking about? That wasn't the original conversation.
No, it was not.
Yeah, what? I've always said. No,
FBI, open up!
I've always said you clone yourself and the police are there, maybe the next day. But they are there, like, on the scene within 24 hours.
That is a bread, dude. You have just you updated the autopsy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Edward, you fuck.
No, you stop lying to these people right now. You know we've had this conversation.
No, we've not had it with
Yes, we have.
To the point of like creating a fucking religion with souls involved.
Yes, we have. We did that too.
Yeah, but we never did it with the cops right fucking then.
Every time.
Holy shit! What? No,
I've never talked about years.
Dude, I gotta object that.
You're the one talking about years. You're actually bullshitting here. It's making me mad.
No, I'm talking. I never was like, dude, the cops are right there.
I've always been on that shit. What are you talking about? And you've always joined me on those conversations.
I mean, yeah, I guess I didn't understand at that point.
That's always been the premise. They are there. They are on the scene, and they know it's a clone, but they won't care. They were there.
Be careful with those arms.
I don't give a fuck right now. You're lying.
I am not lying.
You are. Even if you're not conscious of it, you know we've talked about it.
Dude, if I knew about that, I had forgotten it since then.
It's
worth mentioning that this conversation has been a thing for like Perry and I's entire friendship. Like, this happened like one summer day at work where there was just fuck all going on, and this is one of those conversations.
Oh my god. You gotta give him the full context. You can't just do that and make me out to be a liar, because I'm not.
So you're trying to say I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. I don't ever recall the context being the police just roll the fuck up into the
They are chasing you down for the murder. What the? What?
Yeah.
In this context, the police are competent.
Well, first of all, that's just unrealistic. That's more unrealistic than me being able to make a perfect clone of myself. God, let me get on the table. Oh, I want those oranges so bad. Dude, that person is just like, why are they watching a news clip of me just ripping their house apart?
Because you're an alien. You're a literal
I am stuck. I am soft locked.
Because you're a... I would think the news would be all over aliens.
I'm not an alien. I live on Earth.
No, you don't. You have your own planet.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right.
God. You know, this is why you don't remember the context of the cops, because you just don't pay attention.
I pay attention, just not all the time. I really want to get, like, double my skill, where I'm supposed to be here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Give me the orange! Oh my god, I am so big.
You're 14 centimeters. Calm down.
Wait, what is that in, like, American units?
We measure things in centimeters, too.
Okay, look. You know what I mean. You know damn well I mean what I mean. Oh.
That's like... maybe like 4, 5, potentially 6 inches.
Oh, okay. 1.5 works. Boring to watch the whole time. We'll zip back to space. But nah, Clone Fred did nothing wrong.
He did.
Clone Fred's his own person.
Clone Fred becomes his own person.
Yeah, Clone Fred wasn't his own... Okay, look.
That's it! You literally just agreed with me right there!
No, dude, first of all, be careful with my chair. That was expensive. Nah, but nah.
I will buy you a new chair if I break this. But you are infuriating me.
Clone Fred becomes his own person. Clone Fred's not guilty for the sins of his
Clone
father.
Fred becomes his own person when he becomes cognizant of the fact that he is a clone. But there is a small period of time in which he exists in a superposition of being both Fred and Clone Fred. And in that time where he is able to be the original Fred, he needs to be held responsible for the actions done by the original Fred.
I don't think so.
I think he has to.
I think that he doesn't have to. I choose to live in a world where he doesn't have to.
What's the difference? There's no difference there.
Just send the original Fred to jail.
Send both! They're both Fred!
First of all, that's just going to be more stress on the prison system. We can only need that right now. That's more tax dollars at waste.
That, like, helps.
You could just have, like, Clone Fred go to, like, not murder therapy. But even then, he's not a murderer. He never committed murder. But maybe he needs therapy because he has memories.
But he did commit murder because he was there. He did the thing when he was original Fred.
He wasn't. He was never original Fred.
In your context, right, you're saying one clone goes to jail and one clone gets set free.
No, I'm saying original Fred goes
There is no original Fred anymore.
Oh, yeah,
There's a Fred that knows that he is a clone, and another Fred that knows he made a clone. So there's now no more original Fred.
Are you saying the original... No, because the original Fred's not getting destroyed. The original Fred's just going into...
They were never getting destroyed!
Well, yeah, so there's always going to be an original Fred. There is a Fred who fucking, like, you know, made the clone. You know? Hell, he doesn't even have to go into a pod. Original Fred could just hit a button and Shiaka Singh, he's got a clone now.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so original Fred...
But you now have 3 Freds in existence. Well, not at the same time.
There's always only been 2 Freds.
No, well, hear me out. There are now 3 Freds that have existed in the course of this particular experiment. There is a Fred before hitting the button of cloning, there is a Fred after hitting the button, and there is a Fred that springs to consciousness.
What? Okay, so now riddle me this. How does me hitting a button turn me into another Fred?
Because now you're a Fred that has created a clone. Because then you have to go into the schematics or like the overall story of like, are you the same person that you were 7 years ago? No, you grow, you evolve.
Yeah.
Are you the same person that you were last night? Statistically speaking, you are not. You hit a button, and now there are 2 Freds.
Do I start being a different Fred every time I blink? Like, where do we draw the line?
You are a different Fred than you were 5 seconds ago.
I mean, in theory, because I've had this pedantic conversation.
Yes. So.
Oh, give me those Legos. Oh, there we go.
Now there are 3 Freds. Freds that had. There was a Fred that existed by himself, and now there are 2 separate Freds. You now have had 3 different Fred, insert last name here, that have potentially walked the Earth at the same time. But all three don't exist at the same time. One existed before cloning, and now two exist after cloning.
I think that you are now creating multiple Freds here to support your argument. I believe you are inventing Freds.
I'm not inventing Fred. These Freds have existed. Yeah, that's it. They've existed. I have nothing else to like say to that. Because they exist, like that's the proof enough.
What? I mean, I suppose.
And this doesn't even take into the fact of the conversation. What if the original Fred had to be unconscious for the cloning thing to happen?
Yeah, I mean,
and when they wake up,
that's the argument we had originally, was that like, you know, that you had a Fred who like goes into a vat or whatever to clone himself, and then he wakes up, and then, you know, we have both of them waking up at the same time. So for a period of time, neither of them knows if they're the clone.
Right.
But here's the thing,
which I think supports my argument that just both are guilty in the end.
Okay, what if we go with my argument of I press a button and now there is Clone Fred, right? And I never went to sleep. For me, it was a continuous stream of consciousness. My consciousness never ended. So I'm still the original Fred.
It never ended. Well, oh, so is the other one then, because he has your stream of consciousness.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. The only deviation is that, oh, I'm cloned. But he would still do the exact same things you would do in any situation without the knowledge that he's a clone.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's...
So for all intents and purposes, he is Fred.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
What are you... I literally just explained it! No, fuck you! You don't get up there! No! Fuck you!
What? Let me roll!
There's like you have to find another way up there.
No, it's because I'm like I'm wobbly. It's because I'm like.
Well, I think you would want to be wobbly so you could like and then be up there.
No, normally I'm supposed to be able to roll like that
if you're big enough.
Yeah. Well, no, even then, like I'm big enough for it. What it is like I got a couple pointy sticky things sticking out of my ball, so like my roll is a little like wobbly.
Well, I think you would always be wobbly.
Yeah, but oh shit, I missed a gift.
You're not big enough!
I am big enough!
You literally could have just gone around. In fact, you could literally just turn around and go there right now. And drop down onto there. Bam. 20 centimeters. And Clone Fred's a murderer.
Clone Fred's not a murderer.
Because Clone Fred is Fred.
No, Clone Fred is not Fred.
Clone Fred is Fred.
Clone Fred's not Fred because we have to put clone in front of it.
Clone Fred is only Clone Fred by name. In every other circumstance, he is Fred.
No, because the Fred still exists. There can't be two Freds.
It's the same stream of consciousness.
He becomes a different Fred.
It's the same. He's a different existence. He's able to experience different things, plausibly, but if you were there experiencing those things, it would still be you, right?
No, because I'm me and he's him.
If you were him, then he would be you!
No, I am Fred, and he is Clone Fred, and we are two different dudes. Even if we're sitting in the same room playing fucking dominoes together, he's gonna get different cards, different dominoes dealt to him.
Right,
and
but you would do the same.
Things.
You would do the same thing with those dominoes if you were in his position because you have the same mindset.
No, because now we're thinking in different streams of consciousness.
It's you based off of your...
Well, he might have a different perspective on it because he's
holding the different dominoes! You would do the same thing if you were holding those dominoes! Because you were built up the experiences of the other domino games that you've played!
Yeah, but that's the thing. But he might have been like, well, you know what? I'm feeling kind of peckish because maybe I ate before I made the clone and he's hungry, so maybe he's not thinking.
Why would he be hungry if you eat? It's the same body!
No, oh yeah, so if I eat, is Clone Fred gonna stop being hungry?
Before cloning, yes!
No, because, why? Because I'm cloning the food in my stomach too now?
Yes!
No, I'm not! What the? Why would I clone the food in my stomach? How the fuck does that work?
It's a perfect clone of your body when you clone!
No, it's not. That's not how cloning works.
That's not how...
Because like we can clone right now. When we clone sheep don't clone like. Well, first of all, we have to raise them from babies, but
then
no,
that's not. Then that goes against the argument that you're even talking about in cloning.
But no,
we're not raising a baby.
Well, my perfect clone.
Babies aren't clones.
I'm not gonna fucking perfect clone a fucking. Alright, now here's a question. What if I was a baby clone, but I just had all those memories and I just had to be raised from infancy? Is that one still a murderer?
Yes, but I feel bad about it.
Jesus.
But I don't feel bad about a perfect adult mitosis clone.
That's pretty big. Oh, he complimented it. That means I did really good because he's always talking shit.
That's great, Clone Fred.
Regular Fred didn't do this though. Clone Fred did this. This is
yes, because it happened post-cloning. But if you did this and then made a clone, both of you should be equally proud of the big star that you made. Right? Right?
I don't think so, because I was the one who did this.
Wait, he doesn't get to be proud?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not allowed to.
Anything.
Because he's a different person.
But he's not. You as a person, no cloning, you are the culmination of your experiences, your achievements, your failures, your memories. Everything you do shapes you into the person that you are.
But he's just a copy.
And he's you because he's an exact copy of those!
No, even an exact copy is still just a fucking copy.
We can't continue this game, we're already 30 minutes!
Oh shit, we are. Damn. But we're too deep into the conversation to stop.
Well, it's just gonna have to bleed over into another recording.
Fuck.
We're literally gonna record the next game and just be like, hey guys, welcome to the game. Sorry, we're gonna continue having this argument because Fred's incorrect. And he won't fucking buckle. Because he thinks that he knows what he's talking about in regards to fucking perfect cloning, but he forgets conversations that we have. He doesn't read the things that he's supposed to be doing. How can he possibly have a say in this?
Dude, Perry's mad.
I'm fucking livid! You called me a liar!
I did not call you a liar!
This never happened. We never talked about... Fuck you! We never talked about that particular thing.
I never said you were a liar.
Yeah, Clone Perry is the liar.
I just wasn't calling you a truther.
Fuck.
Alright, y'all. Maybe we'll be back to play Katamari. I had some fun with it. We'll figure out. Perry is mad.
Oh my god.
Y'all have a wonderful
I could have had
time.
this argument amicably. Like, I was just ready to be, like, very, like, scientific about it. I was gonna use big boy words. And he had to call me a liar.
Alright. Next time in the kitchen, y'all make sure you've eaten recently, alright? Because we're cooking up some good shit. Adios.
Bye.